Good morning, I'm Norman, part of NDBaker93 series that you can see on RI4C TV. Today, as you can see, we've changed our location. Our current filming location is undergoing a few changes. So today we are in this lovely apartment that has been found over by Indian Point. Lovely spot that's being revamped and a nice change of scenery. Today I'll be starting off with watching Fonnie talk with Nick. See what he has to say.
The story about how I lost my job is very, very interesting. Okay, my job, I worked for in Massachusetts. Okay, I was a security guy.
He wasn't swearing. He was bleeping out.
I was a security guy. And while I was working at, I had a lot of racial profiling incidents. The first time while I was working at, doing my job as a security guy, a family called me and brought me to the table, and they asked me what was I doing there. Clearly, my shirt said I was a security guy there. I said, "Oh, ma'am, I'm a security guy here, you know." So she goes, "I want to make sure that I know what you're doing because I want to make sure that my kids are safe." I said, "Ma'am, that's my job to make sure your kids are safe." Then I was about to leave. She called me back. She goes, "Hey, I just want you to know that you have fewer of your kinds here, and there are more of my kinds here, that you don't belong here." And that was my first time in my entire life ever hearing something of that caliber. You know, I didn't even know how to feel when that was said to me. So I told my supervisor at the time, his name was, I told about what happened. Of course, was like, he apologized for what she did, and that was the first time. The second time that happened to me again was another night. I was at 4th of July. 4th of July. Was it 4th of July? That's a couple weeks after. I said a week after 4th of July. It was the same thing while I was on my shift. You know, I got 6 males. This guy came to me. He grabbed my private part in front of when he grabbed my private part. I looked at him. I was so confused about what was going on, and all his friends laughed and stuff. You know, yeah. From that time, I said no. I had to stand up for myself. You know, and I almost went to the dark side. You know, a fight almost broke out. You know, but that was my second time being racially profiled there. And my third time being racially profiled there also was when another guy, his name is, while I was doing my job, Brad came up to me and telling me, "Why am I talking to white people? I should go find my people and talk to them." I was like, "Yo, what are you saying?"
What are you
So
saying?
he was like, "You know what I'm saying." So I warned him that day. I said, like, "Yo, please do not ever talk to me in that fashion," you know. Then and after that, he went over to the administration. He knows the owner of the building, the guy that owns the building in the. So he told that he doesn't like me. He told that he doesn't like me, that he wants me to get fired and whatnot. So the next day called my supervisor and told my supervisor to let me go. So they let me go without telling me what I did wrong. They let me go without telling me anything. I wasn't warned before I got let go. They just let me go. So I I demanded to have a meeting with the managers to know why was I let go. And I was told that it was that told let me go. And I told them about all the incidents that I had, and if they knew about it. They told me they never knew.
That's a hard pill to swallow and a difficult story to 100% empathize and sympathize with from my standpoint. To hear a Fonnie go through not just one brutal misunderstanding, but 3, and then develop to the point of being let off is insane. I can't even picture how these people think or why they think that way. To have the First Lady question his presence while wearing a uniform, I don't resonate with that at all. I like to think of people as, well, whatever they're doing, that's their business. And then to hear the second gentleman totally disregard his like bubble, his personal space, in one of the most inappropriate ways. And I hope Stefani, I mean, seeing him now, I know he's a very strong man and straightforward and chin up, but that's still emasculating to some degree. And to be the guy to ride the high road in that situation, and like he said, not go to the dark side, takes insurmountable and unfathomable emotions and thinking. He was dealing straight up with racism. And think that the third incident was solely based on this gentleman's color, and furthermore was even told that because of his color he should not be here, is flagrant racism that is not fit to be in this world. I gotta hear the rest of this.
About it and asked them, tell me why did I got let go? What did I do wrong to let go of my job? And up to today, nobody can still tell me why I got let go. But they let me go for my job. And that was the story of that whole incident. I don't know if I jumped around.
The story of him being fired.
So,
Man.
Fast forward to last week. So now I'm thinking about moving. I'm thinking about going to Texas.
Wow.
I want to go to Texas, October. I'm trying to just move. I'm trying to start afresh. I'm trying to start a new life, you know. I've been in Rhode Island now altogether, I said 7 years. I went to school for 4. I've been out of school 3 years. I've been here for my son. You know, my son was born here. His mom is here. But me and his mom were not together. You know, so I've been finding it hard to leave without my son. I've been finding it hard to just separate my life without my son. But 3 years later, he's 3 now. You know, I finally got to that space in my life that I know he's good. I know everything's gonna be fine. You know. And I'm just ready to move on. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to move to a new state and just start a new life, you know. So I'm thinking about going to Texas, October.
And bring how immediate his circumstances. We are in the middle of October right now. So hearing Nick talk about, I think this was a week before October, the man is looking for change. And understandably so. The man's educated. He's put in time and obviously got something out of it, including a decent position and some sort of ambition, let alone the way the man presents himself is candid, and it's not hasty or jumbled, even though he did tell us his story in a linear fashion. He afterwards was like, I don't know if I said that right or if that was the right way, but talking about a subject like that can never be easy, about how he was prejudiced. And that, I imagine, is unrelatable to most people. What really hits me is the fact that he was fired in a day. Where if we want to leave a job, if anybody wants to leave a job, there's 2 weeks notice in a professional setting. And he wasn't even given that courtesy. So I can understand why he wants to move and switch up his situation dramatically. He's got his son to look after, so I mean, he's not going to stop talking about him for sure.
That's why he did not want to make that decision so quickly without consultation with anyone else. Hence.
No kidding, hence meeting you.
Yes.
I'm kind of nervous, you know. I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous to leave my son, you know. Not leave my son, but be away from my son, you know. I don't know. That's why I'm just coming back to just hear some words again, you know. I'm coming back to just talk to you, to see, you know, and also my personal trainer. I'm a personal trainer too.
Nice.
So what I told myself what I was gonna do was this week I'm trying to get like my goal. I'm trying to become more goal oriented. I'm trying to set goals and really meet my goals. I'm trying to become more productive in my day. And so I got business cards. I'm just trying to find a system to get clients and just to keep going. I just want to know how you keep your engine running every time. I just want to know. I'm just here to learn, you know. I'm just here to learn because I'm in that
relatable.
I'm in that crossroad in my life that I need to make a big decision, you know. And I just want to make a wise decision.
Now I understand your full disclosure. Thank you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Not just me, but all the viewers of this video have no problems seeing where you came from and why you're here. So now we can start talking in a fresh conversation.
Right.
Very good. Thank you.
I can totally see where Nick's coming from now. The man needs change. He wants to grow, and this is a time of his life to make it happen. There's no other point where such a event or catalyst is needed when we're in our mid-20s trying to make something of ourselves. And with his particular situation, he has quite a few, or I should say, he has a very important variable that I don't have in my life, and that's his child. And then you have to include his child's mother. There's no separating one from the other. And he's talking about keeping it going. Yes, Nick, I believe in this guy for sure. If Ani has the power to do this, and he's obviously physically capable and with a strong, healthy body, he can at least come up with these ideas. His mind's fresh. And as a personal trainer, he must be thinking smoother than most people. You lubricate your brain. You have your blood going. So the gentleman he's got his head on his shoulders and squared off pretty well. I'm going to wish him the best of luck. Ifani, I hope whatever it is you're aiming for and the goals you are reaching towards, that they come with you with the hard efforts you're willing to put in. I hope.